om and singing, or walking down the street. Marching ants or bunnies make me almost always happy. Someone says, hey you dude, why aren't you miserable? I can only answer, I don't prefer to be happy. I don't know why I'm supposed to be like people who don't laugh. I've been told that being adult means being sad all the time. I don't really buy that. I am happy to be happy.
La dolce vita.
Domestici,
Lasagna.
grossi freschissimi,
Al forno.
che non siano stati in purgo.
Molto
6
bene.
foglie fresche di alloro,
Vivace
un pizzicone
con
di semi di finocchio, sale grosso,
Roberto Di Niro.
prova se sono mia, non è lei, abayarai, De o da 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 do da 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 dee da do da. La ba ah. What does the sky taste like? And the stars?
Thank you all for coming this evening. This is the first podcast episode of many to come, Bridging Realities. And if you're joining us at home, thank you all the more. Bridging Realities is a new possibility for the student veteran body to share their experiences and get to know the staff and faculty here at Naropa. It's a platform for all students to share their wisdom, experiences, and bring in the insights of many people from all walks of life. This evening, we have a faculty member with us who is an incredible musician with an incredible background and an incredible spirit, the one and only Elena Young.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you.
Okay, so we gotta use this, right? Hello, good evening. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for inviting me. This is very exciting, very honored to be part of this. Thank you.
Well, thank you. So I sent out an email a few weeks ago, and Elena was one of the first to reach out to say, I really want to be a part of bringing the community together, and I'm not going to say no or hold up too long on an opportunity like that. So thank you so much for really volunteering for this.
My honor.
So tell us, where you're from Italy originally?
I am from Italy indeed, so you can tell from my weird accent. And I grew up in the Venice area, so I was in Venice, I don't want to say every day, but almost. And it's a really good place to grow up in, honestly. I have still a lot of friends and community because I moved to this part of the ocean 16 years ago now. So I have all my old friends over there. My family, most of it, is still there. Definitely my two sisters and my mother. And I go often back to Italy. At least I try to go once a year. I hope always to be able to go twice a year, and every time I go, I work over there as well, so I keep on doing my music and so on.
Now, how long did you get into the music industry?
Okay, industry. So I started to sing when I couldn't even walk. So I started to sing right away, or to play instruments actually when I was in my room by myself, and I wasn't even able to walk, in the crib. I was using newspapers, and I was listening to the sound of newspaper crackling. I love that sound. It suited me, and that was like, I should have known that I was like a free improviser and an experimenter right away. But I also loved singing song, and so I would sing song all the time. But it took me quite a bit before realizing that this was my life. So I started a whole different life, a whole different career. And then eventually music really took me for the ears. Come with me, let's do this. And I believe I really started singing professionally when I was already 24. And I started, and I know because people usually start when they are 12, 13. I was a late boomer indeed. But then I never stopped. Oh, that's not true. I kind of stopped, but that's another story.
Little sidetrack. So I'm Italian, and I've been told that it's not Italy, it's Italy. Is that correct?
No, it's Italia.
Italia. See, that's now I'm hearing a third thing. That's incredible. Awesome. Italia. So what brought you to the U.S.? Was it the music or, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like telling this story because it's kind of funny. And it's what happens to me. I am randomly living life, and I get to do it anyway, so I feel very, very, very grateful. I had the great opportunity of doing a workshop with Michelle Hendricks. If you don't know her, you want to know her. She's an amazing singer and amazing teacher. Her father, John Hendricks, actually, is very famous. He invited the vocalese. So basically putting lyrics into bebop solos, from Charlie Parker to you name it. He was just doing that.
Could you demonstrate for us?
I actually don't know any at the top of my mind like that. I cannot. But you know, like you gotta so and that is
That was very
a
good.
thing that you can put lyrics in. The Manhattan Transfers also did that. If a vocal quartet that did a lot of vocalese as well, like Berland. I don't remember the lyrics, but it's a song, it's a tune that was written for instruments and that was translated into lyrics as well.
It's very jazz-like. It
It's
feels
super
very
jazz.
jazzy.
Yeah, we're talking about the 50s in the U.S. So yay, jazz indeed. So I grew up musically in the jazz world in Italy. But I had the chance to take this workshop with Michelle Hendricks, and I didn't know. I had no idea, no clue that at the end of the workshop there was an award, and and the award was a trip to New York, all paid for with everything, and also I would have had the chance to play in gigs, sitting in other musicians' gigs in New York. So I had no clue. And the day before the last day of the workshop, the other students asked me also, what song are you going to sing for this? We have this beautiful theater. It was in Italy, really nice, in Spoleto. Really beautiful theater. And I said, I don't know, maybe I'm going to do a duet with this new girlfriend of mine that we